Hi guys, it's me, Melody. Just dropping in to let you know I'm still alive. And it has been a rough couple of months. Not only with my illness, but it's had some life changes and just dealing with a lot. But I'm here, I'm alive, I'm keeping going, sometimes barely. But I know we've gotten a few more subscribers, and I want to thank you guys that have joined. I appreciate it, and I hope that this channel helps you out some. It's not a whole lot, it's just me, my daily life, some of the tips and tricks that I know, some of the down days that I have, which is kind of one of the things I want to talk about today. The other day, I had a really bad flare-up at night. It was a full moon. The weather's been up and down, and the heat and everything else, and it was really bad. I think what a lot of people don't talk about when they have chronic illness, and I probably talked about it before, but it's just on the forefront of my mind right now, is that how lonely and emotionally and mentally draining it is to be in pain all the time. That night, I was hurting, not last night, but the night before, I was hurting so bad. And I was throwing up, my vision was going in and out. And I felt so lonely because there was really nobody there that I could turn to that would understand it. My husband is a good man, and he's a good husband, but I hate to bother him about all these things. And a lot of times I compartmentalize it and I shove it all down, and at times like that, when I'm hurting and I'm laying in bed and I can't find relief, and I know that going to the ER is not going to help, it's just something I have to write out, but it can make you feel so terribly lonely. And that was my biggest problem that night, was that I had nobody, it felt like, to help me because they didn't understand what I was going through. And I've had some people asking me lately, well, you felt good on this day, why didn't you get this done? Why didn't you get that done? And why didn't you do this? And it's like, how do you explain to people that just because you're feeling what we would call halfway decent after a flare-up, that you still can't do things? Like today, the flare-up continued through last night, and I had a really hard time, and which is why I'm looking like poop right now. But I was feeling fairly decent when I got up, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna catch up on, doing the dishes and stuff like that. And while doing the dishes, I almost passed out. So I have to sit down for a while. And like right now, I'm like really clammy and all that stuff. And I haven't really done much today. I've switched over laundry and I put dishes in a dishwasher. And it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and that's pretty much all I've done today. And it makes you feel so worthless, just makes you feel worthless. I guess right now, and for the last month or so, I've just been very weary. And there's a difference between being tired and weary. I feel like tired is, a tiredness of the body and the, all that stuff like that. But being weary is when you're tired down to your soul. You're just tired in mind and body and soul. And I'm weary. I'm just weary. And there's so much going on in my life right now, and it's just like overwhelming, and it's hard to keep it together sometimes. It's just really hard to keep it together. But we're warriors, and we have to fight through it. We have to remind ourselves through videos and forums and stuff that we're not alone. There are other people out there doing this just like we are. And if they can do it, we can do it. But sometimes you question, you know, I know laying in bed crying, thinking and saying out loud, honestly, I just can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. And it's not that I was suicidal or anything like that. It's just, I just don't want to do it anymore. And it's so hard to dig down deep and find that willingness and that fight in yourself sometimes. It's just super hard. But I know this is a short kind of downer video, but I just wanted to let you guys know I'm alive. And that if you're going through something like this, you're not alone. Honey, I'm there too. And we'll get through it. You know, it'll pass. Might pass like a kidney stone, as they say, but it'll pass. And then we just have to hang on to those good days and remember them when we have these bad days. But anyway, I hope you're having a pain-free or at least pain-tolerable day, and hopefully I'll catch you soon.